finished dinner, Dim? Are you still eating?
You can't pull one over on me, Witcher. I can see you're a killer.
Oh yeah, we were in the middle of a tourney thing, weren't we? I was going to do main quest today, but I forgot we were in the middle of this. Maybe we should do it.
Can't pull one over on me, Witcher. I can see you're a killer.
Yeah, maybe we should finish this as we're here. Starting early today. Hey, Wolfric. A little bit. It's not too much earlier, but yeah.
Have you heard?
Greetings. Want to join the lists?
Greetings.
Naturally. We must first see to formalities, however. At Guillaume's request, I have looked into your personal history in its heraldic aspects.
Really? What did you come up with?
My findings show you may take part as Geralt of Rivia,
What a surprise.
or as the Honorable Ravix of Forhorn. It's not every year we have a combatant who can boast of 2 crests. Which do you prefer?
Rivia.
Ravix of Forhorn? How'd you manage to dig that up?
Here in Toussaint, we treat heraldry very seriously. One visit to the Ducal Archives. That is all I needed to acquire the necessary information. Ravix of Forhorn was the name under which you attended a feast honoring Princess Pavetta, daughter of Queen Calanthe of Sintra, on the
That was
occasion
in the book,
of her
the
15th
first one.
birthday.
That's actually right.
That's a nice little nod to the book.
Kinda curious what you could have learned about Geralt of Rivia.
In the year 1267, a certain Geralt, a member of the Witches' Guild, was knighted by Queen Meve and dubbed Geralt of Rivia. This was in honor of his distinguished service at the Battle of the Bridge, said structure spanning the Yaruga. But I wager you know of which battle I speak.
Yeah, those were the days. Kahir and I led a fistful of Nordlings against an entire Nilfgaardian battalion. Won that battle just because we absolutely had to cross the river.
We gotta be Geralt of Rivia, really. Got to. But I think that's a cool little
I'm
nod.
Geralt, not about to fight under a false name.
You may now take the shield bearing your crest.
I'm a Witcher. Shields aren't something Witchers ever use in combat.
Who mentioned using it in combat? Not I. The shield commemorates your participation in the tourney. You may take it as a souvenir.
Oh, it's going on my wall.
In that case, thanks.
Have you been instructed as to the tourney's challenges, prizes, and vows? If not, I do hope you will allow me to tell you about them.
You say something about vows?
As is our custom, knights make vows to which they hold for the duration of the tourney. Each swears on something which to him represents his most cherished virtue.
Okay.
Gonna come right out with it. I'm a sucker for prizes.
The winner of each contest shall receive a trophy. Whoever has the best result once all contests have played out shall face last year's champion in a final duel for glory and the title. Should you defeat the reigning champion, the grand prize will be yours. This year, a sword forged especially for this occasion by the one and only Cornelius of Isengard, a famed master weaponsmith. Her illustrious highness had it brought all the way from Nazaire.
We practiced the challenges,
Guillaume
but
told
I
me a
sort
bit
of
about the
can't remember them.
contest. Rather make sure
I remember
I'm
the
clear
one on the
them now.
horseback, the
An admirable thirst
combat
for
one.
knowledge.
Oh yeah, and
There
the
are
shooting, that's
contests
it.
3. A shooting range, where you will compete side by side with an opponent. A horse race, during which you will seek to complete the course
That was
within
kinda
a
hard.
specified time. Any targets hit with bolts or dummies felt with blade will increase the time you have. Finally, the group melee in the arena, crowned with a duel against last year's champion. As each contest ends, its results will be posted on the board outside my tent. This way, all will be apprised of who leads at any given moment.
I'm scared. What if I lose?
Convenient. Feels like I know everything I'd ever want to know about chivalric tourneys.
Splendid. In that case, you must make your vow. Upon what would you like to swear it?
Oh. My lady's love. Her illustrious highness Scarter. Sorry, excuse me. What?
I vow on the love of my lady, Yennefer of Vengerberg, to respect the chivalric virtues.
Got a gang.
May the gods succor
Dirty
you
boy.
in your endeavors to overcome. Sign here, please, then fill out these forms.
Yennefer.
That is all I need from you. Now, as arranged by Guillaume, you shall be fitted with appropriate armor for the tourney.
For the tourney.
Shiny.
You
Shiny.
have also been assigned a tent for the tourney's duration. It stands near the arena. Good luck.
White shirt garter gang sounds like a weird club. It does, actually. I actually prefer the other armor a little bit. I don't like a playing card. But it'll grow on me. I thought the other one was really cool. With the bear and the lady.
Unbelievable. Coronata and Vermentino reconciled.
I like the colours as well. This one isn't bad though.
Patrolling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
Can I get through please? Hello? Anyone?
Patrolling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful. Patrolling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
You look like you're gonna play for Croatia. I do actually.
Geralt, well, I'll be... Have you decided to turn knight-errant?
Oh, he looks quite cute
All
actually in his
jesting
little
aside,
armor.
here on a job. You in the tourney too?
Am I? Ha! I shall square off against Renfan of Atre. I saw him just moments ago. A nervous wreck. Stuffing his nose with fish steak, no less. As if that would aid his determination.
Guessing that's against the rules.
But who's to tell the Nilfgaardian what to do? Listen, Geralt. I've a tip for you.
Yes, I thought they
The
were
timing of
wearing
your
bras. I've only
marksmanship
just
duel is
realised they're
such
not.
that you shall have the sun in your eyes.
Makes no difference to me either way.
Nor will it give you any pleasure. Since, as it is, we must both wait, play me in a rout of Gwent. Should you win, I shall swap with you. To me, a southerner, the sun is no hindrance.
Okay.
Never turned down a round of Gwent.
They always do that. They look at the little cheeky nod for Gwen. I really don't like the flute instrument thing in this song. It hurts my ears. I think I only have one of him. Hello, Sipuli. How are you? Sirila, my daughter. Oh, okay. 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 Gonna have to go big here because I need to win this round. Okay. And that's why I usually use these cards. Didn't want to have to do it, but I need to force him to skip the round. Good, okay. It's not ideal, but potentially we can bring back one of these. Actually, I don't know, if I bring back one of these, does it bring back the two from the graveyard? I don't actually know. Can you guys hear me over the music, by the way? I don't know if it does bring... Bring them back from the graveyard. No, it's in your deck, isn't it, I think? I think that's the actual wording of it. Beautiful. Beautifully played, Geralt. Well done. Stunning.
I congratulate you. We shall swap as agreed. We've passed the time rather nicely. Lady Vivian should appear forthwith. I'm off to face my first challenge.
Is the sound volume
Good
alright?
luck.
Guys, the sound balancing and stuff. Can you hear me over the game?
Fair knights, I salute you. The honor and duty of tourney patron have fallen to me this year. Fight honorably, so that I may bestow upon one of your number the tourney's grand prize. You have sworn your vows. You have readied body and soul. The time has come to test them!
The man.
Behold Horm Akispark of the Mechtian royal line. His name's quite the mouthful, a true challenge to rhyme. His targets to be hit centrally and true are the ones in blue.
Hello, Sif.
Against
How are
him,
you?
new blood, a knight unknown till now. Sir Geralt of Rivia, give us a bow. The targets he must with his quarrels thread are red.
We have to hit the red
May the
targets.
better man win.
We were in the middle of the night tournament, so I thought I better finish this one. And then we'll do main story.
Like a lover ghostly grasping but one fair teat, Geralt's half strewn with joyous victory and bitter.
I'm quickly shuffling home now that I see you started early. Oh no, are you out?
Sir
Hello.
Geralt of Rivia has trounced his foe, pounded him soundly, immersed him in woe.
Happy birthday to you.
My stonk? Happy birthday to you. Thank you very, very much for the
Sir.
resub.
A
3 months in
crossbow adorned
advance. What
with
are
your
you
crest.
doing?
I congratulate you.
5 years. My god.
Thank you, my lady.
Thank you so much, Mistake. How are you today? Enjoy your ad free viewing and emotes, my friend. We've just smashed someone. My medallion hums when you're near. Oh yeah, so it is. It's wiggling a little bit, look.
Would you tell me about the other prizes?
Alas,
Thank
I
you for the
cannot
5
devote more
years.
time
Thank
to
you.
you than to the other combatants. I have duties to attend to. Forgive me.
Leaving kindergarten. Gosh, yeah. When you think of it like that, that's crazy, right?
My medallion's vibrating strongly. Can only mean one thing. Magic.
The explanation is disappointing, I'm afraid. The fragrance I use, it's mixed by a sorceress.
Sorceress. Sif,
To
I
lose
don't know if
to
you
an
can hear
opponent
me,
such as you is a victory of its own.
but
Accept
Yes.
my congratulations as well.
what I swore my
Thanks.
vows upon. You have one guess. Mistake, how's your day been? How are you?
Good work!
Are you home
In the
now?
interim, I managed to determine which tent Lady Vivian occupies. Perhaps you could find a clue within it.
You're right.
The love
Vivian's
of my
cursed in
fair
some
lady.
way.
You
Sensed
are
it
right.
when she opened the tourney.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Let us go.
Yeah, let's go now.
I've known this Queen 1/6 of my life already. Wow. Wow.
This is her tent.
I
You
am
must
not a
look inside.
queen.
Search it. I shall hoot like an owl should someone approach.
No, that's more of a pigeon. I also decided to
Thou stuff's eyes between
play as
thy
a playing
locks.
card
Thy
as well.
lips are like
Enter the
Pears
tourney
and
as a playing
salts.
card.
thy two breasts.
Used to make compresses. Clothing's all dark green and yellow. Seems Yen's not the only one with a fixed color scheme.
You spoke about Yen. 10 out of 10. That food looks good. I want to stay in a tent like this. Uh-oh.
Claw marks, that's clear. Not sure what beast left them, just that it's big. Jar of concealing ointment. Powerful magic at work here.
I'm okay, thank you. This doesn't
Someone
look like
approaches.
Gwent.
Quickly.
We just played Gwent. You just missed it.
You were supposed to hoot.
We shall speak later. We must return to the tourney now. It's time for the second contest.
Sirs, what seek you in my latest tent? Inspiration? Be gone from here.
Having seen owls at zoos and stuff, they usually screech. They can screech. They are very cute. Have you seen baby owls? They look like little aliens.
Tourney business. Nothing of importance. Greetings, Geralt.
Greetings, Geralt. I'll screech gently when she's approaching.
A fruitful hunt to you, Witcher.
Right, Dotex! Dragon's eyes on a
That's
stick!
nice.
Come and get it!
I want
Fresh
them
and
things.
wholesome.
Huzzah! Oh god, not the horse race one.
Behold, gallant knights and ladies decorous! Gaze at the host assembled before us! Look
It does
upon
look
chivalry's
tasty.
best and most storied!
Are you still away from home this
Come
day?
from far lands, here to seek glory. Hear now their names as I shout them aloud. Savor their titles, of their presence be proud. Halmarin, the Baron of Lonfal. Linus of Metida.
Look at him in the background.
Of Atra.
Looking at her. Yo! Grizzly, thank you for the raid. Hello, how are you? Welcome on in. Can we get a shout out for Grizzly, please? Guys, if you're not following Grizzly, please do. Amazing streamer. What were you playing today? Tell me all about it. Guys, if you're coming over from Grizzly's stream, we're playing The Witcher 3 for the very first time. Oh yeah, go do what you need to do. Go. You're playing VR. Do what you need to do. Thank you for the shout out.
Tawny champion from last year. Today's winner of contests, his victory to secure, shall face a Gregoire in a challenge severe. Does ignorance demand a bard in the seat? Does someone need
I feel like
telling
Yen
how
should be here
Tawny's
to see me
proceed?
be a knight.
How dare you enter a tourney for nobly born knights? Your knighthood came through the grace of my mother Meve, Queen of Lyria and Rifia, whom you treacherously deserted mere days later. Your presence here is an offense to my honor.
Yeah, no worries,
Yours is an
mistake. Do
offense
what
to
you
my
need to do.
eyes. If you're done, step aside, Prince.
The Tawny's protector, the mate Vivian. Her beauty entrances both beasts and men.
My heart's greetings, dear knights. May my grace guide you and show you the path of honor, valor, and glory. Accept my wishes of good fortune, sir, and devote all your strength to the tourney, and only it.
The time has come for you, Sir Knight. Mount your steed. Swift be your flight.
Ladies and
It's like
gentlemen of
poems
lineage
everywhere. It's
illustrious,
poetry.
soon steeds shall swarm like ants most industrious. To beat time's passage, they'll ride like the gale. What a sight to behold! What a lark! What a tale! Before us, Geralt, from Rithia come, fast
Rithia.
as the wind, bright as the sun.
I really hate this. Go.
And he's up.
Go.
We the thunderous roar, whose pounds the ground. No legion of drummers could make such a sound.
Oh my god, okay. It's really hard. Oh, it worked. He missed! I swear he hit that. What do you guys think? Did it look like... Oh, was my webcam covering it, maybe? Go. For some reason, it swings through the dummies for me. Maybe I'm doing it at the wrong time, but I missed the target. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, so you've got to let it go then. Okay, fair enough. Why are you screaming? What did I do? I'm quite stressed. This was the one that was kind of scary.
Move it.
There's goats in the way. I might lose. Okay. It feels way too late, but fine. I'll take it. As long as it works. Roach always slows down when you shoot a target. And then it's really hard to get her to actually gallop again. I don't know if that's good. Hi Irons, hi Maria, how are you both? Hello. I found the dummies difficult even with practice. Yeah, it like feels it's really last moment. I don't think I was the fastest though. How are you guys? How are you both? Maria, did you finish Alan Plate?
The finest of wine and food shall be served. If you've blood in your veins, come collect what's deserved.
I congratulate you. Here, your prize. A saddle adorned with your crest.
Many thanks.
By the way, my maid saw a man with white hair sneak out of my tent. Would you know who it might have been?
No idea.
How juvenile.
How juvenile. What are you having for dinner?
Congratulations
Also,
on your
Sid,
win.
don't worry about. Just get yourself home
less.
safe, okay? Don't worry about
I no longer regret
listening
I was
and
not
stuff.
able to participate. Almost.
We must drink to this. Come with me to the feast. We shall await Vivian together.
Lead the way.
Did I do good on the horse racing thing? Hopefully that was enough. I mean, I guess I did because I got a saddle. Very good, thank you. Hope you're well. Did finish Alan Wake. Took me 48 hours.
So?
But it sounds like it was worth it though. From the little bits I was just watching,
Still too early
it looks
to say
very
anything I'd
good.
be willing to stand behind. Managed to figure one thing out. She uses powerful magic, masking illusions.
Do you mean to say she might in truth look different than she seems?
Only guessing right now.
We've still some time before Vivian arrives. Let us drink. To Vivian, may you find the means to aid her.
To Vivian.
Ah, when I first laid eyes on her, I finally understood what all those poems and ballads were trying to say.
Love's not poetry alone. Sometimes it's prose. Sometimes it's just plain ugly.
You say that only because you do not know Vivian as I do. A life with her would be sweetness itself.
Actually, you don't know her all that well either.
Oh, it's this bitch. You throw your gauntlet at Lisa?
Presence at this tourney is an affront to my honor. I demand satisfaction.
Head to the nearest brothel then.
Good one.
Coward. Mounted combat in the main arena. I challenge you.
Got business to finish here. We'll duel another day.
You cannot refuse another man's challenge. It is dishonorable. You would be excluded from the tourney.
Oh, great.
Then what will become of Vivian?
Coward.
Fine. Main arena. See you there.
Well, why give me a choice then? I'm having some Chinese noodles and sweet and sour chicken, making me hungry. That sounds delicious.
Let's get this over with. Quick.
Like, actually delicious.
2, 1.
Oh, it's too early. I've run into a wall. This feels a bit strange. Way to do it. What a weird thing I've never done before. This is so hard. What the hell? It looks so goofy. When the target isn't moving, it's a lot harder because you have to like... Okay, let's hold it earlier. Right? That's the plan. We're gonna hold it earlier, let him charge us, and then... Nice, good. Oh, he's on fire now. I didn't mean to do that. My bad. Come on, hit him, Geralt.
Slow now. Whoa.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like a joust. Like, yeah, like a pike.
For
Goody,
reasons
more sword
unknown
fighting on
except to them,
horseback.
the gods have chosen to punish me with defeat. But do not think your cowardice
He's mad
will
at
be
us
forgotten.
because
Damn it. You still going on
his
about
mum
that?
was the one who made us a
Need
knight,
to
and
clear
then
this up
apparently we
once
left.
and for all. Had to abandon your mother's camp back then because someone else needed my help. Badly. Couldn't refuse them. Didn't want to, in fact.
You mean to say you had a secret mission, set off to accomplish it, having vowed to tell no one of its nature, until you did?
Something like that. Minus the vow. And, I'd still rather not divulge the nature of my secret mission. Can you accept that as justification?
In agreeing to duel, you proved yourself a true knight. Thus, I accept your word as
I
that
set him on
of a
fire.
man of honor.
Glad to hear it.
While we were on
Now I got work
horses.
to do.
I have never seen such an awkward sword fight. I don't know what that was. That was really strange. It should have been a joust. It's good when opponents combust mid-duel. It makes it really helpful. He's like, yeah, it's fine. You set me on fire, but I'm fine.
My heart swells to behold this beautiful celebration of valor and honor, and to witness you, who embody the chivalric virtues in your lives, strive for greatness.
It did feel
Yet,
very
after
goofy,
a time of
janky.
combat must come a time of peace and respite. Thus, I invite all who fought in the tourney to this feast held in your, and none other's, honor. And should any among you crave solitude, private tents await you nearby. The group melee shall take place on the morrow. Glory shall be within grasp for each and every one of you. The best among you shall have the honor to face our reigning champion, the famed Gregoire de Gourgon, victor of last year's tourney.
He's a big bastard.
Celebrate, make merry, revel as you will, yet be mindful of the trial that
That
awaits you
shot of
tomorrow.
Geralt. Absolutely zero dignity. As knights do. Janky horse fight. Horse sword fight. We're acting creepy, boys. Can we chill?
Follow her. We shall meet in your tent before your last contest. You must help her.
Congratulations on your victory.
That grey dome scoundrel, ever-seeking Lady Vivienne, sunk under the maniac.
You do as, our sweet
I shall sneak behind her in this clanking plate armor. Listen to how loud I am, exactly. Afternoon.
Strange. Was sure I'd find her here.
A birdie. Birdie.
Flew off. Worth going after.
Birdie fly. Birdie.
The birds leap.
Average D&D paladin rolling a stealth check. At least Geralt is well camouflaged. Yes, I blend in perfectly. A bore. Yo, TR2. Let's let her finish. Yeah, there it is. Daggity doo dah. Thank you very much, TR2, for the resub. Happy 25 months. Enjoy your ad-free viewing and emotes. Thank you very, very much. How are you today? How are you? Tickety do this, tickety do that, tickety do dance. What is this? The Path of Panthers? Come on, birdie, I'm faster than you. Oh, I got snuck up on. Stop it. I think I love breaking the bot a little too much. It seems to always be you who breaks the bot. Oh dear. I fell off. I fell off. How's your day been? Yeah, sure.
Bird flew off over the hill. Might be quicker to pass through the cave.
I can't see shit. What the hell is that? It sounds like a necker. So I wonder if it's a similar oil that needs to be used on that. Oops. Oh, the Spectre. These ones. And what was the other thing, though? I can't remember what it was called. Ah. It's spooky looking, them, aren't they? It's a necrophage. Yeah, I just looked it up. Thank you. Been a long one, trying to settle down and chill for the evening at least. Yeah. Get some chill on. You had your dinner? I've been at work today too. I'm faster than the bird. No dinner, but I've eaten frequently today. Very nice. Good to hear you've had lots of foods, keeping you going, keeping that energy up. What are you, pretty creature?
Witcher.
Lady Vivian? Counted on me getting lost.
I did. I thought you no different from the knights. Good at tourneys, hopeless in the face of true danger. I was mistaken.
Hear you come to this clearing often.
This is where it all began. And as I was not able to evade you, save myself from you, then I want it done here. In this very spot. With no witnesses.
Want what done?
Why, you are a witcher. You were hired to kill me, were you not? Then do so, now. And do it quickly, I beg you. I shan't resist.
Witchers only hunt monsters. And even then, not all. You're no monster.
She has a birdie nose.
Then what am I to your eyes?
Only thing I've figured out so far is you're no danger to anyone. Hope to learn more, though.
If you've no contract on my life, why take an interest at all? Did Guillaume put you up to it? Is that why?
He wanted to help you. Asked me to do him a favor. Frankly, if I can do something for you, I'll do it, willingly.
Why should I trust you?
'Cause the Duchess trusts me? 'Cause I'm a freak, too? 'Cause cases like yours are my bread and butter. Take your pick.
You shall not turn on me. Use what I say against me. You shall not tell anyone.
Number 3.
You got nothing to fear. Came here to help you, and I won't peep a word to anyone unless I decide it's absolutely necessary.
So be it. I shall tell you what my mama once told me.
Birdasy.
When she was with child, expecting me, she and my father spent much time together near the wood, here in this clearing. Mama loved to listen to the orioles sing. She would stroke her belly and say, "My daughter should be as beautiful as that bird. Such is my wish." But a creature dwelt in the wood who envied my parents their happiness. One day it appeared before them to say the whole wood belonged to it.
Oh, my
And they
webcam's
had
gone
dared
horrible.
to delight
I
in
will sort it
something
out
that
in
was
a minute.
not
I'm so sorry,
theirs.
guys. I just wasn't paying attention.
It demanded payment. And when my parents said that they
You guys
had
can let me know
nothing,
if that happens again. It's because it's
it
raining
claimed
outside.
their unborn daughter as
Gone
its
bright.
own.
Aw.
Parents ever describe the creature?
They called it a nymph born of the deep woods, with no mother or father. But I was too young, too distraught by the curse's onset to ask after details.
What happened after that?
Nothing at first. I came into the world a perfectly normal child, and my parents forgot that day's events. But 15 summers into my life, the curse began to show. Initially only when the moon was full, but now it's advanced so that even in daytime I must use magic ointment to mask its symptoms, to look normal. Thus I thought someone had discovered my secret, then hired you to kill me. In fact, I was resigned to death in coming here. Perhaps death would be preferable to my complete and permanent transformation. For I fear that is what lies in store.
Ointment you use includes a potent magic ingredient. You don't have the immunity mages have. Use heavy doses, or normal doses too long, and it could be dangerous to you.
I sensed this. The very reason I knew I would have to give it up in the end and bid my human form a final farewell.
The curse, it could be reversible. Once ran into a baron transformed into a cormorant, ostensibly for good. Managed to cure him completely.
And you truly think you could do something like this for me?
Can't guarantee a thing. Tough case, yours. You were cursed before birth. That alone complicates things. Also, you claim the curse is increasing its hold. Symptoms are progressing. Could try transferring the curse onto someone else.
What? Out of the question. I shall not allow it to ruin an innocent's life. Is this the only method you know?
Only one that's completely safe.
So there is another.
She's so cute.
All right, there is another. Ancient ritual. We'd need an Oriole egg. Should release the curse's grip permanently. Gotta
That's
warn
the
you
bud.
though. Could have serious consequences.
Consequences? What kind?
Curse was cast before you came into this world. Ritual involved transferring it to an as-yet unhatched chick. You'd be free. Thing is, you could be left with the average lifespan of an Oriole.
7 years. I understand. Alas, every rose has its thorn, and there are no happy endings. Yet, truth be told, I never thought I would get one. I came here prepared to die, yet you wish to give me 7 years of life. Real life, free life. This is no dilemma. I agree.
Aww.
Wholeheartedly.
I see why. I understand. Don't have to decide just yet. Think it through.
I will. They must miss me at the tourney grounds by now. Shall we? Return.
Let's. But are you gonna...
Yes. I cannot appear there all in feathers. Pardon me for a moment.
Okay, Kitty 2 dance. Hello there, Rasky. How are you? Naked. Don't look, Carol. Gentleman. Look how gentlemanly. He looked away.
You can change at will?
No, but I discovered the water of this pool helps. Its effects are brief, but I can always be sure of them.
Interesting.
Come.
G, get the camera. Don't encourage G. He does not need encouragement. Hello.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah.
No. Oh, he said yeah and
Then
walked off.
speak, man. Can you not see I'm out of my mind with worry? What ails her?
Yeah.
She asked me not to talk about it.
But I want only the best for her. Perhaps I shall be able to help or, I don't know, console her at the least.
Vivian gave me the details of her situation, but she did so in confidence. Promised I wouldn't tell anyone.
But I'm not just anyone. Why, I would do anything for her. I was the one to ask you to help her. You cannot shut me out now.
I'm sorry.
You're being weird,
Look,
dude.
in time Vivian will come to understand what she owes you. I'm sure of it. But until then, you gotta understand the whole world doesn't revolve around you.
How dare you lecture me? This is not the aid I sought. And to think I gave up my spot in the tourney to you. I regret it now. Do you even intend to compete to the end? Or now that you've bound Vivian to your terms, you no longer see the need?
I don't back out of anything. I'll take part in the last skirmish. Besides, Vivian will be busy till the tourney's end.
Indeed. In that case, you must meet the other knights of your team. They await near the arena's entrance, by the training ground.
Got it. Thanks.
No, he's not mad at me anymore. He's like, you're an asshole, but also go here, please. For God's sake, can the cutscene end so I can fix my fucking webcam, dude? Actually, it should be fine. I don't know. I don't want to risk it crashing by alt-tabbing out.
That means you shall do as
You're just
I
gonna have to
say
put
for
up
the
with it, guys.
duration of the
Sorry.
fight. Is this clear? Palmer and Alonful will lead the opposing team. With this skirmish, we commemorate the Battle of Fox Hollow of 1218, when a Hans of Southern outlaws led by Halar the Brown attacked Tucson only to be driven off by brave knights, thus setting a precedent. Since that day, knights errant have guarded the duchy's borders. hammering through the short straw, so his team shall play the barbarian Haller's men. Any questions?
None.
I doubt you'll do us any good. You know nothing of knightly combat as a witcher. Try at least to stay out of our way.
It is time, gentlemen. Take your weapons and proceed to the arena.
Yeah, there's peacock feathers everywhere.
A cheer for the knights, the ladies,
and there's also
the
live
lords.
peacocks
For
around
our
as
next
well.
entertainment, the teams shall cross swords. 2 rifle crews, 2 coteries shall fight full tilt till one's dropped to its knees.
Appropriate for his attitude.
Blows unclean shall
True.
forever be branded as shameful, obscene. While the knights prepare, let me say I'm elated to behold such a crowd on edge, breath-baited. Whoever here wins the past champion shall face. All others must leave, heads bowed in disgrace. Let us begin.
If it does it again, can you guys tell me? Because it's basically because the weather here is quite changeable, so that's why it's changing, like the webcam settings.
Crowd, race a ruckus. Blood, sweat, and tears shall soon follow in buckets.
Oh, we're going over here. Fair enough, Geralt.
Come on.
Keeping Leviosa's wounds.
He has been defeated. I'm getting double teams. I need help.
Alone Geralt stands.
Oh, they died.
Alone
Great.
fights on, but inside does he weep for those who have gone.
Okay, I need to play this carefully. That's not carefully.
Go on! No remorse!
What's the point?
He keeps going for people I'm not expecting, so that's making it quite hard, actually, Geralt. So if you could fucking stop doing that, that'd be great. He's on fire, good. That'll keep him busy.
Oh my! That must have been painful. And our bones in the heart, only more painful.
There's a guy behind. No, he's over there. I've not got a lot of health here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You and I.
My team died, like, immediately. This is like Overwatch.
Slice! Smash! Go on! No remorse!
This guy's annoying. Stop blocking. Kick his head. Oh.
The world's never seen a fight quite so glorious.
Your battle
For
brothers
showing
are quite
such
weak.
verve,
They
each
are.
knight was victorious. Yet in tourneys as in life, but one champion may reign. Today he is the one. Praised be his name. He felt a whole host.
I had to cheese
slew
that
the
one.
most.
When you say cheese, what do you
To
mean?
Geralt of Rivia, who the strength of
Cannot
lions
hide your
boasts.
stock sounds.
He sailed through all trials. Each test he passed with ease. But now awaits the last. Will it bring him to his knees? For Gregoire de Gorgon, who on this ground last won, shall spar him for the title, and the day is done. To the tired remainder, we salute your endeavors. Return to your wives, your loves, your whomevers.
My wife isn't here. Nicely done. GG. Hi, Dickler. Your battle brothers are quite weak. They are.
It is time. Step into the arena. Should you suffer grievous harm during combat, have you any last wishes? Any missives you wish passed to your loved ones?
Thanks, I'm fine.
Watch your teammates act like they carried your ass in the next cutscene. True.
Do not disdain. His locks too are white, but he was born to fight. Now entering the grounds, a titan of infamy, Gregoire de Gorgon.
Gregoire de Gorgon. Hey, Riddy, how are you today? All the cool people are here. You are right.
I wish both combatants good fortune and fame.
That must be why you're here too. Oh God, right. Better focus up, boys.
Pacing the grounds, the titans lock stairs.
He's a big boy, isn't he? Big bastard. Yeah, I did notice you could use the quick slot items, but I wanted to do it with honor.
Come on,
His sword's massive as well. Yeah.
I should take this opportunity to remind all that today's tourney is brought to you by the Vermentino and Coronata di Arts. Remember, self-Vermentino.
He kicked me. Nice, actual chivalry free kick. Yeah, absolutely. The night way, right? It didn't feel right. I was like, oh, I've got my food. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to use my swallow. I won't.
As patron of this grand
Snake sword.
I have the honor to decorate
I have a nice hat.
Grand champion. His vow he made upon his love for his heart's captor, and it was doubtless this vow that carried him to this splendid victory. He showed great courage, great strength.
You know, if I was actually up on that platform, all I'd be thinking was, yeah, there's no barrier here to stop me from just falling, and that's, I'd hate that. It'd make me like go
champion of the arena.
Feeling horrible.
I need to talk to you.
Not now. We shall meet later in my tent. I have duties to attend to, as do you. Folk regard you. The least you should do is wave.
Smile and wave, girl. Smile and wave. He's posing. Cheeky boy. See, look, you could just lean over and fall. Done. Hey, Forensic. How are you today? Together of Rifia will prevail. Music sounds like Doctor Who. You had a nice chill weekend. How's everyone? I'm well, thank you. I'm glad to hear you've had a nice weekend.
Have you decided?
I've been at work,
I have.
so less
I
chill.
stand by all I have said. I wish to endanger no one and thus choose the method involving an egg. If it's to be the egg of an oriole, I know where to find one. There is a nest in my clearing. Might you explain the nature of the ritual? Its exact course?
Sure, but seems your tent's grown ears. Show yourself, Guillaume. Can hear you breathing, and I know damn well it's you.
All the promotions.
Why are you here, sir? This is a private audience. Geralt, what is the meaning of this? Is this some scheme you've hatched unbeknownst to me?
Hatched, get it?
Guillaume's no foe. Though there's little honor in meddling, he meant well, means well. You guessed correctly. He was the one to hire me, but only because he wanted to help you.
My lady, I live to serve you. Whatsoever you require, you need but beckon. I am yours to command.
Are you quite finished? Is that all you wish to say?
I suppose so.
So you shall do what I command, sir. Very well then. Listen carefully. Leave this tent, turn towards the duchy's northern marches, and run. Run until the tawny grounds are no longer within sight. Return
He's
only
very
once
tall,
you've
wasn't
cooled
he?
off.
He's massive.
And leave me be forevermore. Understood?
My lady, but your troubles. I only wish the Witcher see.
Out now! You assured me I could trust you.
What the fuck did I do?
I kept your secret. Didn't tell him anything he didn't already know.
I understand he hired you, so you had to report to him. But this is not his affair, Geralt. This is my life.
A letter opener. Hi Andy, how are you?
Absolutely sure you did the right thing? Not too hasty rejecting his help? Can't conduct the ritual using your reflection without him. Needed someone who'd willingly assume the curse in your stead.
And you thought I would agree to this? No, Geralt. When we spoke in the meadow, you told me of a ritual which required no lusty knights to aid us. This is the method I wish to pursue.
Yeah, we're doing egg mode. That's what it's called, everybody. This is called, it's egg mode.
Need to find an egg, preferably an Oriole's. Ritual itself isn't complicated, but like I said before, there'll be a side effect. Still sure you want to go through with it?
Yes. I saw a nest in the clearing where we spoke. But before we go, tell me.
That's what I was
what
concerned
will become
about.
of the chick?
Yes, that's what I
We'll
was
have to
concerned
break
about.
the egg. Like you said, not everyone gets a happy ending.
And for a dream to come true, there must be sacrifices. Very well. Let us go.
Poor chick. I'm good, hope everyone's well. I'm alright, I've been at work today. Nice to chill now. There's Birdie following us. Don't ban me for calling everyone. Never mind. No ban, don't worry, you're safe, Andy. Sif, are you home now? By the way.
This is the place.
This is the place. Why is everything at night? I can't bloody see. Is my webcam all right now, by the way?
Stand back. I'll take care of this.
Oi!
Damn it.
No nest.
Eggs fell in a moss patch.
Bad kitty.
They're fine except
Welcome
for one.
home, sir.
It's cracked.
Webcam's looking good. Okay, that's good. Thank you.
Think so.
That armor. Do you like my armor?
Now what must I do?
Considering how often salute life comes up, I can't ban you for speaking the truth. That's yeah, G is a bit of a salute, isn't he?
Just to be sure, gonna ask one last time. Positive you want to do this? If we succeed, the changes will be irreversible.
Do you think she can
You'll
fly?
probably also only have 7 years left to live, at the most.
7 years free of the fear that someone might spy me at the wrong moment. Of the stigma of being a freak, a monster.
With the right
7
drugs,
years
sure.
of a life both true and unfettered. Yes, Kelt. I'm certain I wish to do it.
All right.
Oh. Is it back? Is it not? I'm back. Hello. What did you miss? Did the stream go down? What happened? I didn't get any messages. Mr. Richard, no! Wow. He put an egg on her head. And then she had to say some words and then they went and fell backwards. And I said, it looks like it worked because she's naked. But then I said she might have hit her head on a rock when she fell backwards. That would be shit, wouldn't it? How shit would that be? Welcome back, everyone. Geralt is dead.
Geralt, look! Look! Oh, gods! I shall be able to attend balls. I shall travel to Oxenfurt, to Novigrad even. Thank you, Witcher.
Ought to thank Guillaume. He's the one hired me to help you.
Yeah, you were mean to him.
Yes, I'm grateful to him as well, immensely. Will you tell him so for me?
You tell him.
Should tell him yourself, don't you think?
Perhaps I should, but I would prefer not to. Convey my gratitude to him in my stead. Please, be so kind.
Sure.
Sure, I'll tell him. Farewell, Vivian.
Bye-bye, Vivian. Where's your other sword, Geralt? Oh, I'm a knight now. Andy. I'm a knight. So I can only have my one sword. Wonder what this water does if I get in it. She said it had like powers, right? It's healing me. No, that's my food. No, it's not healing me. Damn it. I was hoping there'd be good loot in here. Some sort of interesting thing. It turns you into a witcher. Bye, Viv. She's left me in the bloody woods. I never went for that option. So fun to see. Oh, did you do the put the curse on someone else thing? I went egg mode. Egg. I'm sorry that the stream froze then when the ritual happened. I hope it's still on the VOD. Because then you guys will be able to see it. Roach versus Bridges, who will win?
Faster.
Ah! Another one! I did not go egg, sadly. Oh, wow. I'm assuming that means then that there's an option to make the knight
That's it, Roach.
feed a bird. I went egg mode for my first playthrough, then tried the other method. It's a well-written quest.
Faster.
That's interesting. Egg mode. Why are there so many effing bridges? It's very pretty. I just wish there were less bridges. Good morn, fellow knights, losers. Apparently I had a tent somewhere. But I never actually got a chance to go to it because I was in the tourney. There it is. Next to that noisy woman. Great. There's a hare hunt. Why would they put my letter from a female admirer? Right, why would they put my tent next to this woman when I can't just go and punch her? To the owner of those strong arms, men like you drive me wild. I want to have a herd of your white-haired Scarface babies. From an enthralled admirer. Wow, that's intense. I love it. A male admirer. My fiery hero. I'm your greatest admirer. Ever since seeing you here in the arena, I have longed to be just like you. Thoughts of you keep me up at night, for you are so beautiful, so perfectly muscled, a shy devotee.
Long live the champion!
What is egg mode? Geralt turns into an egg. That would be an interesting quest, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be an interesting quest? O fair Vivian, thou hast dove's eyes within thy locks. Thy lips are like a thread of scarlet, crossed out. Thy two breasts are like jugs of milk, crossed out. Thy two breasts are like young roes that are twins, illegible line. Thy hands are like two white moons. When shall thou glance at me? That was shit. Bro was talking about her breasts. Letter on perfumed paper. Dear beautiful knight, please allow me to express my admiration and respect for your abilities. I am truly impressed by how valiantly and skillfully you fought. Sending my most heartfelt congratulations, Countess Lucille Santos Cruz. Thank you.
Long live the champion!
What are you doing here? Who are you?
Long live the champion!
Who is this?
Lipio to keep you from hangovers too. Long live the champion!
Oh, is this my stalker? Oh. Okay.
Long live the champion!
Awesome. Okay. That's fine. She can be here. Should I take my clothes off? Geralt of Rivia's sword. Aw. So cool. It's called my name. Look at it on my back. So noble. I'm gonna walk around the streets with it. I'm taking that. Look at me. You guys are losers.
Looked right at me.
Alright, she really is following me.
Long live the champion!
Cool sword, thank you. It's big. Fortunately, she only follows you at the tourney grounds. It's kind of, I think that's a really cute idea. Although, I think, Yennefer wouldn't like that. You a fangirl? Kill her. She's so annoying, isn't she, that woman's voice? The letter of a 14-year-old. Send a letter to Yen about a woman next to your tent trying to make moves at you, and then she'll turn that lady into a toad. I just want her to come to this place.
Long live the
Hello.
champion!
Geralt, what of Vivian?
Managed to lift her curse.
Truly? So all will be well. Her troubles are done?
Asked me to give you a message. Said she's grateful. Thanks to you, she can live a normal life.
Good, good. But how does she fare?
Do you know, I'm not going to tell him how long she has to live. I'll tell you why, right? Because even if we didn't do that curse thing, people could have 7 years left. You never know. Do you know what I mean? We don't know how much time we have left. It's a grim thought, but like, it's not really relevant. She's going to live a fulfilled, happy life now. She's said that, so I'm going to say Vivian's happy.
Vivian chose what suited her best. She's completely free now. And happy, I think.
Without me.
You helped her. But that doesn't mean she owes you her love. Got this bard friend. Philosopher too, I guess. Amateur. He'd say, if you love somebody, set them free.
Like a bird.
Do you know what, Geralt? You earned your reward, so take it. But keep your advice to yourself.
Yo, are we going to kiss right now? I could live another month. It's true. As awful as it sounds, it's true. Right, we're gonna do some main quests. Noble woman, my love, you are lovely and kind to follow me around. But
Long
please
live the
do
champion.
find yourself a husband. Adieu. I am gonna go here quick just to put my... What a fucking wang. Yeah, what a wang. He was a bit in the end, wasn't he? Shame. But Geralt's right.
To reconcile, that's one thing. But to start making wine together, it boggles the mind.
That man was talking about the two rivaling vineyards. I feel deep disdain for... I don't even remember how to pronounce his name. This dude has abusive relationship written all over him. Yeah, he is a bit of a red flag, isn't he? But where are my additional... Oh, do you guys want to know something funny? I put,
I just feel like there's not enough signposting.
I do. I put the leader of the Wild Hunt sword with the cheese sword because I thought that was funny. Because he's stinky like cheese and he made Ciri scared. Oh, there's my armor stand. Nice combo, thank you. I wish I had more stuff for my house. I feel so proud. I kind of want to keep my sword for a little while. I like this tawny sword. I think it's cool. Oh yeah, I got a crossbow. Look, Geralt's crossbow. Rivia crossbow. Crossbow Rivia style. I also got a saddle, didn't I? What's the stats? 90. Ooh. It's probably... I wonder... It didn't look as pretty as the one I had, though. Ow!
Monsters are your catnip. Let is mine.
Oh, it's kind of cool. I like it. Yeah, it's nice. It's not enough signposting. Kind of does very... I'll get my way. Yeah, like a spoiled little brat. House needs a giant portrait of Yen. Nude painting of Yen. Agreed. She'll love that. Many good paintings in this game. I just gotta work out where to get them from. What's going on? Oh. Thank you for the luck, Andy. Yes, please. Nude. Tasteful nude.
Regis. Couldn't have picked some other place to meet.
Regis!
Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be another way in around here.
It's never easy, is it? Just bloody let me in. I absolutely adore... By the way, I just want to have a look around because I absolutely adore cemeteries like this where it's like the ground is... It's taken back by nature almost, you know? Like the graves share it with nature. It's one of my favorites. It's just so nice. Felt 60% wasn't enough, so he gave 61. Behold the result. Fun. Oh, I imagine these are devs, right? This is cute. Wait, what did that say? Oh, a ghoul. I'm reading graves! Doesn't feel right to rob a grave. Don't be sad because of people, they will all die. Left home and died. Womp womp. Are you done with that menu? This little flower down here, it looks like egg. It looks like a fried egg plant. And I think that in real life too, you know, like daisies. They look like eggs. Oh dear. I wonder if some of these names are the devs. And like little in-jokes and stuff, you know? Touched grass and died. Hungry again, kitty. Why? Oh, with the eggs, yeah. Egg. Do you not see eggs when you look at daisies? Like fried eggs. It's like, if they are devs, right? It's like they've come up with funny ways of what would be the cause of their death. Oh, this is just such an amazing cemetery. I'm sorry, I'm absolutely just in love with it. I love it when they're not too uniform and they're overgrown, and like I say, the earth just takes it back, molds it, and changes it. It's just so cool. Right, how do I get in? Oh, you. Wait, maybe I should probably check how deep it is. Nah. Hello. I haven't even got my sword out yet, bro. So it sounds like there's gonna be bugs down here.
Taking wars. Victuals aplenty. Shit.
I know I said shouldn't rob from graves, and then I did it. I'm a bad person.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Detlef wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. Abruxa had taken an interest in it.
He's nifty. Grabbing Garrett's ass the whole time. Literally, he had it in his back pocket.
It's Detlef's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
Lucky hand. Yeah, and then he just puts it back in his pocket.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue
I like
to
this guy's voice.
reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Dettlaff was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Dettlaff's hideout.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here, guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I, in turn, gave it to Dettlaff. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
Can't you just summon Dettlaff? You're both hired vampires. There's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
The hell?
There is a being who can summon Dettlaff. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way.
Geralt like doubles down. He's like, no, I want to do it the dangerous way.
Covenarius spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Dettlaff's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
No, lava, 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 now! It's gonna walk off if we leave it. Like a thing from Adam's family. Buddy. He talks with them. They give him messages.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens
Is this guy
will
even going to
spy
ask
any said
about my
creature
new sword, by the
faster
way?
than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless. So, perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Bring me cheese.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
So, think you've set a nice little trap for me? Sorry. Wanna get me to confess? Gonna have to try harder.
I love a challenge. In that case, my ears are cocked. What must I do?
How about you get the ball rolling? Reveal one of your secrets. Vampires, intriguing creatures, must lead fascinating lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
Oh, everything, apparently.
Curious what you did after you were reborn.
As I'm sure you can surmise, but first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first year that I could not stand nor move on my own. Detlef bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience. If not for him, I wouldn't be here, and I'd have regenerated far slower. Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, for my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon, enjoying my neighbours' respect and, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say? Rebirth make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been? Ever find your Cyrilla?
Back then, yeah. But we parted again soon after. And when the time was ripe, she came back, defeated the Wild Hunt together.
Ooh. Seems I certainly missed quite a bit while I was absent.
True enough. But it's a conversation we'll have another time. Need to know more about you now.
My battery's gonna die, sorry. I am listening, I was just trying to make sure it was by the charger.
Gotta ask you the big question, one everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well-founded? Well, that I do not know. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear. If not for Detlef, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
Can't have been alive then. Sheesh, experience like that must be vicious.
Indeed, it's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do. The way you cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, ergo it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus, I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference? They're all but the blink of an eye.
Depends on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true. One's outlook can indeed change much.
Got a new life, new body. That give you a new start, blank slate?
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Sorry.
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity is a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
He likes my curiosity, so he'd like to know that when I was investigating that body, we went straight for the genitals.
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. A hand growing back is one thing, but Detlef recreating you out of a wet smear? Something else entirely.
A difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible, as my presence proves. But I've heard you too had quite the adventure. They say you lost your memory.
For a bit, but Triss helped me get it back. Actually, pretty damn lucky I only had amnesia.
Yes, you humans are rather buggered in those terms. To strip you of life is, well, it's just plain easy. I've always pitied you in that regard. We vampires are much harder nuts to crack. If a member of another race kills one of us, we can be reborn with a living higher vampire's help. However, if one of our own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth. One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
So, what you just said here, death is permanent if it's done by another vampire, right? But I've killed vampires. Is that permanent? I admire your keen interest in cock.
All right.
Thank you,
Give
sir.
you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count. If you
higher
were
vampires,
to die
okay.
and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a witcher?
Ooh, this is a good question. Maybe it's different for higher vampires. I'm trying to remember if I've gone against one, though. I swear. What was that dude who was the murderer? You know, the one with the cock quest, actually. I shouldn't shout that so loud. There's people in my house. Wasn't he a higher vampire? If you were to die and be reborn as I was in your new life, would you choose to be a witcher? This is interesting. I don't know, because like the way I feel and play as Geralt, I feel like he'd want to have a go at being normal. Like, you know, if he and Yennefer were like not what they were, I don't know, they could have a family and stuff. I guess you never actually truly killed him. If I remember right, he was a Katakan. I think they're lower vampires. Yes, he claims to be a higher, but evidence says otherwise. I see. Thank you, guys. I'm interested to know what Geralt will say if I say I'd prefer to be someone else. I don't know. I feel like Witcher is all he knows, though. It feels like a betrayal to say it. But I'm just curious, game-wise, what he would say if he said I'd prefer to be someone else. Maybe the drink's making Geralt, like, kind of, like, oh, you know what? Maybe I don't want to be a Witcher. Let's go with the headcanon of that.
That's what interests you most? Whether I'd like to be a witcher again?
Many things interest me, but we've not much time left. Please answer.
Never chose to be a witcher. Fate chose for me. Had it been my choice, I'd have picked a different profession. A profession where I wouldn't have to risk my life every minute of every day. Maybe even one that had earned me some respect.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood
See,
what
my
you wanted.
headcanon, I'm just going to explain here, guys, is my Geralt, he's fine with being a witcher. He's accepted it a long time ago, but the drink, right, it made him, like, kind of just sort of explore that for a minute, you know? I'm curious, never chose that answer. Isn't that... I thought that was quite interesting, yeah. I was very curious what he would say.
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Oh, I was like, where am I? I'm literally over there. You can't really see me. I mean, I think I'm blocking with the webcam. I was like, you can see his boots. Like here. I was like, where the fuck?
Appreciate the compliment. Got something for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish.
There is some ads coming up, so I'm gonna pause it and put the Be Right Back screen on so you guys don't miss stuff.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the
Isn't
whites
a
survived.
white what
entirely
I went
unmolested.
against earlier? If I remember correctly. Right, I'll be back in a sec. Let's just let the ad play out and then I will see you in a second. Bye bye. Welcome back. Thank you. Hello.
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something.
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt, I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct, and a curse in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the whites' saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate, it's covered in spoons.
Spoons?
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Spoon house.
Let's do this.
You love this
Start
quest,
making your
Forensic?
decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
Would require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
It's a strong one. A sea of already strong quests. Spotted whites were a subspecies of the white which the witches drove to extinction. They were larger than their unspotted kin and owed their names to numerous blotches and infusions. Spotted whites would most often dwell in derelict cemeteries and empty wildernesses, yet at times took to living in abandoned human domiciles. Hi, Raikuyo, how are you? There they would indulge in their greatest passion, creating brews from their own emissions. When not disturbed, spotted whites would not act aggressively. If threatened, however, they became very dangerous indeed in their colder months, or when faced with an unseasonable chill, they would slip into a state of lethargy, making them easy targets. Even during their active periods, it is said that the witches found a surefire way of besting them, based around carefully casting the Arden sign, or at least so claims Witcher lore. Cool. Right, onwards.
Zoom! Phew! Stinky.
Ever hear about the guy who was hit by a bicycle every morning when he left his house? They said it was a vicious cycle. Very good joke.
You could make
Very
yourself
good.
useful.
A day like all others.
Should probably try and find a fast travel thing. I feel like this is going to be quite fast. Excuse me. I just feel like running through the woods instead. Oops. Did I just clear the chat by accident? Fuck. I was trying to make my text in my chat bigger. A peaceful jog, yeah. Sorry, I cleared the chat by accident. I was trying to make the text bigger. Damn it. Because I meant to do it earlier. Oh, hello Foglet. I don't feel like fighting Foglet. They disappeared too much. They can live here. Sorry. Sorry, the chat got cleared. I pressed the wrong thing.
Our guests. Never a good
Spoons.
omen.
I can see chat, but that's mod site. It is mod site, yeah. That
Get a sense that the spoons are
emote.
reading
What
out
I was
some
trying to do
kind
is
of
make my
rhythm,
text bigger
a
because
message, trying to tell me something.
I was trying to make it bigger so that that emote that Raikyo used, where it like disappears in the corner of my eye, it keeps like catching my attention. So I was trying to make the text of my chat bigger so that I could make it move up quicker. It's because it disappears and then comes
None
back.
shall
That's
sit
why
and
it's
dine
doing
with
it.
you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
It didn't work though.
Sounds like a curse, all right.
It's a nice emote. It's just, yeah, very distracting for my eye. So feel free to
Somebody's
spam
clearly
people
Regis mentioned
so that
the
it makes
place
my
might
chat
be
go
cursed.
higher.
Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around.
Damn it, I missed what Geralt said.
Next eye. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva.
What was the curse? Sorry guys, I missed it. Thank
No
you.
spoon you have shall say to you. Whatever lives here treated that literally.
Okay,
Still searching
no
for the
spoon
right
you have shall sate you. Okay, I'm caught up. Oh. Thank you, Sif.
Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It'd make sense. None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic.
I know you track outlaws for pay. I have an unusual assignment for you. No doubt you wonder why I have drawn you out here, and why we cannot meet in person. You see, in my present situation, any kind of meeting is very risky. Not so much for me, as for the person with whom I meet, for I am afflicted by a curse, or, as I hope, and why I have turned to you, the side effects of medicine given to me during some time ago by a herbalist. Soon after I visited the herbalist, she disappeared without a trace. I desperately wish to understand my illness, so I wish to hire you to find her. When you do, learn as much from her as you can about medicine she gave me. If my suffering is a result of her wickedness, then make her provide an antidote. I assure you I have ample wealth and will reward you with no small part of it for your service. If it turns out my suffering is not the fault of the herbalist, please let her go. I will then have a different task for you, because this shall mean I am afflicted by a terrible curse which only the gods can cure. I believe it was cast upon me by a certain beggar who came by the manor while I was hosting a soiree for a few friends. If you can find that vagrant, I will pay you double. Sadly, all I remember of him was that he sold mirrors. Oh. I'm aware this is not much aid for your hunt. Yes, I trust you in your considerable talents and wish you the best of luck. Mirrors, eh? Metal spoon, Nordon spoon, spoon, and wooden spoon.
No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death. Broken neck, indentation in the skull's lateral surface. Smacked in the head with something heavy. Right on, bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him.
For a few days now I've been having dizzy spells. I've never experienced anything like this before. If it carries on, although I can't stand witchcraft and sorcery, I'll have to visit a herbalist. The dizziness has not gone away. Worst of all, it's been joined by pain so strong that at times I cannot see. I've been to the herbalist. A repulsive old crone looked at me like she had seen a monster. She gave me some cursed mixture that I had to drink twice a day, and it's not helping at all. Today, like every day, I looked in the mirror and was lost for words. I usually check that I don't have wrinkles or bags under my eyes, but today there were no wrinkles. But I'd rather there were. I have hair growing on my breasts. It's horrible. It's got to be because of those damned herbs. I went to the herbalist to smash her face in, but her chambers were empty. She must have known what would happen to me and legged it. My family is starting to suspect something, although I'm cutting the hair back. Which is growing back faster and faster. I've tried to put the idea out of my head, but I can't hold it back any longer. Maybe it wasn't the herbs that I have that have led to this, but a curse placed upon me by an old beggar whom I have to chase off one time. I have to find out. I want to hire someone who can find the herbalist. Okay, so this came before the next one. I cannot think. And it is getting hard to write. Loneliness, no family. So we don't know if it was the man of mirrors or this herbalist at this point. I want to eat. Not a good spoon. Empty spoons. Nothing. Eat, it hurts. Mirror, lies, no.
Poor girl. Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant.
Poignant.
Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table.
I love this quest. Hey Andy. Welcome back.
Smashed mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journal's author, maybe? White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never
Does sate
again
mean
shall
like
you wish to
satisfy
spy your
you?
reflection in the mirror. None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
It does. Thank you. All these spoons. Wonder if Salad Fingers lives here. I immediately thought of Salad Fingers when they spoke about spoons. My dearest daughter, Marlene, you've no idea the pain it causes a father to write these words. A father who must abandon his own child, cease to be a father, and his heart shall never know comfort. Sadly, as a result of what has happened, I have no other choice. We, along with the rest of the household, must abandon our estate. It is because that curse took you from us, leaving in your stead a mindless, bloodthirsty creature. We shall go north to Gavir, and if you ever read this letter, which could only mean you have returned to human form, you are to look for us there. For my part, I can only promise each year I will send an envoy who will be tasked with checking in on you, seeing if you are alive, and if so, in what form. Faith that you will once again be my beloved Marlene gives me the strength to live on. Perhaps the curse will not last forever. Perhaps someone will come along that can lift this burden from you. Hi, it's me. I'm gonna try.
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
That's a big spoon. That's a ladle.
Actually does seem like a White's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tiny.
I don't know if it's worth exploring. I suppose we'll go down that way later.
Table's set. White, who lives here, is getting ready for some sort of feast. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse, and it's been trying desperately to lift it.
Interesting.
Spoon, pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
It's a small, teeny, tiny
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. We just need some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
I was like just checking if there was any more hiding spots. It's pretty cool down there. Oh, I should have gone down there. Damn it. Whoopsie. Damn it. I probably can't go down there now. You can do it later. Okay. Fingers crossed. Ooh, the cool camera. It's very Tomb Raider Last Revelation, you know, like when the camera's doing all this.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it.
Oh, she's so cute. Oh, he's gonna sit at her table.
You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest.
Look at that face.
Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you.
She's so cute. Right, I'm trying to remember the exact words of the curse. Oh, the curse, exact wording.
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Right, no spoon you have shall sate you. So I'm gonna guess it's not using the spoon and like... Let's get rid of the spoons. Upright meditation. Well. The movements remind me of Uma. Yeah, like very happy. Cute's one word. This playthrough is a world of firsts, indeed. What have I done? I just think she's really cute. Look at her.
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons.
She's copying me.
Open your eyes. You need to see your likeness.
Oh dear, something's wrong with me. She's running. Uh-oh.
Think it worked. Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
Whoa. Millions of spoons. Locked. Bet the key is on her. Words of wisdom of beastly curses. Curses that change a fellow into a monstrous creature have existed since the dawn of time. They have a variety of origins and a variety of effects. It normally happens when a mage or a sorceress casts a curse and the spell changes the subject. It doesn't always happen straight away. Sometimes the person who has been cursed changes slowly bit by bit. But also happens that a normal fellow can cast a curse, someone whose conscience is clear and who has done good in their life. Such a person can acquire power, and thus the agreed can place a curse on the evildoer. Such curses are strong and cannot be removed easily. Thus, everything by which human suffering is atoned is long-lasting and painful. Oh, it's here. Optional, follow the stench. Oh yeah, of course we're gonna follow the stench. Stinky. I will read chat in a sec, guys. I'm just sort of like a bit immersed. Immersion in my RPG. This one's tickled my pickle, I will say. Ow? That just blew fire at me. I'm trying to... Sorry.
That stench.
Oh, it's there. I couldn't really see it. I hope she's okay.
Shh, easy. Not gonna hurt you.
Eat. I must eat.
I'll take you someplace safe.
To my house.
So I took her by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh
The
punishment.
music.
I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
Curses are tricky. They play on irony.
Let me tell you the story.
Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a wight, it's pretty damn hard to find
It's
willing
because
human
people looked at
company for
her,
a
yeah, and
feast.
thought that she was
Wretched
ugly,
son.
but she was so
But
cute.
most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good hands.
Thanks, Phoebe. Ever played Gwent? God's sake.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
She's gonna overindulge.
Tasty. So wonderful. Thank you.
She can stay in the guest room. Of course, I mean referring to her to it as cute. She was cute. She was jumping around when she made her meal. Like this, she was excited. And it's so sweet because she made it because she was like, someone else is gonna come round and I can try and lift the cars. Concentrate on dialogue and game, concentrate on chat. Bye, Yan, we got a new waifu. Master Mirror music really makes you think. Oh, we know who it was. We know. But it was the herbalist. Ask her for a round of Gwent. And then play the Odim card and be like, was this the man? Can you imagine? Was this the man that did that did that to you? I want to show her my picture. I wonder if you can come back and check on her. We sleep. Marlena, can you lay off the chicken for a sec? I need to ask you something important. Ever played Gwent? I liked that. That was fun. Actually, oh, I just wanted it to be morning, to be fair. Get a couple of bonuses. Okay. Oh, there's another armor stand here. I don't think I have another armor set to put on there yet. Maybe I'll get another one later. Or I should put my doublet on there. My doublet. Need a cheeky whiskey after that quest? Go for it, dude.
The days pass. The pile of work remains the same.
Oh, sorry, sir. Can I go in the front door this time? Thank you.
Think your friend's hand will
Has
make
a
for a
hat on his
nice broth.
skeleton.
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from their hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. Raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Pretty helpful creatures. Call on them often?
I try not to overdo it. But they can be so useful. As they were now, when I merely needed to be sure I could arrive in time should things go sour.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome.
It looks like an Indiana
You see,
Jones hat.
to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. And that stands to be very, very dangerous.
I think he'll try blood.
Dangerous? Why? I mean, you'll still be you, right?
True, but I should be highly agitated, in a state of fury. You know better than I that fury cannot be controlled. If you've ever seen an enraged vampire, you know very well that all who find themselves nearby will be in grave danger.
How will we handle that? I'd rather not have you lunge at me, claws extended.
That makes two of us. But worry not. I've thought it through very thoroughly. Details to follow soon.
Getting darker outside now.
All right, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Tesha Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will
So it's
drive
just the
me
scent.
mad. Wild.
Rather than him actually like testing it. Tasting it.
Tesha Mudna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Tesha Mudna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a
Welcome
special
back,
alloy
Andy.
of silver,
How's your whiskey?
dalvinite,
Yes,
and
he was a
meteorite
greedy
steel.
boy.
Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
Aw, this is horrible. I don't like this.
See no reason to dawdle. Tesha Mudna. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
Just a moment.
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sancurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. One drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
He did have the blood.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt. But you must remain calm. I had no choice. As things stand, the die is cast. High time we set off for Tesha Mudna. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're starting to scare me.
Binge drinking vampires are the worst. Oh, I've seen this place in the distance when I was somewhere. I wondered what it was. It's decent whiskey. Usually use it for cocktails, so not an amazing sipper, but helps warm these old bones. And yes, it's July, but cold here now. I'm loving the summer we're having. I hope it stays like this all the way
We
through.
have arrived.
I really do. I don't want it to
sacrificial
get
chamber
hot.
of torture
I
and
love
torment
this weather.
lies underground.
I used to enjoy whiskey back in the day.
Sure you know what you're doing?
I
used
can
to
only
drink it
hope I
neat.
do. Please, let's go. The longer we delay, the less control I shall have of my faculties. I'd really prefer not to hurt you.
You lead.
I want warmth, but I do want... I don't want warmth, but I do want sun.
Scurvers must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you
I
there'd be
suppose it's
danger.
good for vitamin D, isn't it? The sun. I don't even mind. I genuinely like the weather.
Beyond this wall lies
an ancient vampire dungeon.
Welcome on in, Lord.
Seen a lot of things
How are
in my
you?
time.
You're a big fan of The
Like this,
Witcher?
though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now, to open it.
Ooh.
How the hell?
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire blood.
Tricky mechanisms, a vampire hideout. Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once, Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our world into this one opened upon this land unknown. This was the first place we saw.
Human husbandry and care? This for real?
I'm gonna read this in a sec. I take vitamin D pills anyway. I just want summer to look like summer. I get cold and cloudy rest of the year. Yeah, hi Lord. I don't know. I'm terrible. I actually like it. I'm really bad with heat. I don't do well. I do not fare well in the heat. The most important, and it also means I can stream comfortably as well. It's all good. It's all a good thing. The most important aspect of raising human livestock is to provide the herd with conditions that, on the one hand, guarantee their survival, but on the other, do not extend too far beyond the minimum needed for that survival. It should be borne in mind that people are creatures bestowed with great intelligence, or rather cunning and instincts that allow them to gain as much as possible from their environment. In terms of husbandry, this means humans will always try to obtain more than we give them. It is recommended, therefore, to provide each individual with a place to sleep, a meal twice a day, and permanent access to water. These conditions, which might seem overly luxurious to some, ensure the optimal production of high-quality hemoglobin. More details on diet in later chapters. Also, essential is access to air, without which humans die within minutes. There's no need to be concerned about the ability for human livestock to multiply in the conditions described above. If they are ensured a minimal existence and male and females are mixed, they will copulate irrespective of whether they are in captivity or not. It is worth mentioning here that there is a school of thought that suggests treating human livestock with greater freedom and care, including providing them with better quality fodder and a certain degree of freedom. This allegedly ensures a greater amount of favourable elements in the blood and makes it tastier. However, it is worth mentioning that this method of husbandry is much more difficult and requires emotional bonding techniques, which will be discussed in following chapters. Lovely.
The author observed humans, their behavior, over the many years he spent breeding them. Suspect though it may be, it's a thorough survey of the topic.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. A great many beings have breathed their last here.
Ooh. That's cool. Another case for Kitty being a vampire. That armor is so cool. It's really cool. It feels like very vampire as well, like, doesn't it? I don't have black boots to go with it, but I really like that. Wow, it looks so... Wait, let me take the mittens off. You just got to imagine it with shoes and stuff. Oh, it looks so cool. What is it? Medium? It's heavy. That's a shame. Geralt looks great in black. I really like this. I like my feet out as well. Walking on this like really shitty, horrible floor.
Glyphs are carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
They're emblems.
Battery
symbols of
cage versus free-range humans. What
dispersed
are
throughout the
those?
world after the conjunction. My ancestors placed them here to remind us all where we came
I'm just
from.
listening to what he's saying. black plate armor is better than everything else in games. Do you like, is this one of your favorites then? In recent decades, many of us has come to believe that a much more effective way of obtaining good quality human blood and hunting individuals is their systematic, controlled husbandry, apart from the obvious advantages, such as being able to control what the flock eats and the ability to crossbreed specific individuals to obtain offspring with the best hemoglobin. Another clear advantage to breeding human flocks is that domesticated humans held in confinement, as opposed to those in their natural habitat, become less aggressive and therefore less troublesome. When it comes to farming humans, there are various schools, of which two seem to have gained the widest acceptance in recent times, namely battery cage and free-range husbandry. This thesis described in detail the advantages and disadvantages, as well as the methods of carrying out each type of breeding. As an introduction, it is worth mentioning the basic differences between both types. Battery cage human husbandry, described very accurately and in detail in the book Human Husbandry, is the placing of several male and female individuals in closed restrictive space with permanent access to air, food and water. This form of breeding differs to free range in that the flock is not permitted to leave the breeding area and is held captive the entirety of their lives. Free range, on the other hand, involves leaving the flock in its natural habitat, or creating a habitat that stimulates it closely, creating villages, more on which can be found in the chapter Human Villages, then making the herd psychologically or physically dependent on its owner. The most effective method for making a human individual dependent is guaranteeing its safety and permanent access to high quality feed. It is worth adding that a human that trusts its owner does not feel fear and does not defend itself when having its blood drunk, which limits the production of noradrenaline and cortisol, which have negative impacts on the taste of the blood. Furthermore, it may happen that a domesticated free-range human may feel a certain pleasure when its owner is drinking its blood, most likely associated with sexual tension. This causes an intensification in the blood's flavour. Game? Oh. Can I?
Who's this cliff? Who for? Which tribe's this? Garisham. My tribe, and Deadloves. We both remained in this part of the world.
I like how he was like, can we hurry up? Because...
Who's this one? Which tribe's this? Garisham. My tribe, and Deadloves.
I'm having some trouble
remained in this part of the world.
holding on to my...
Whose is this cliff? Amaran. They ventured beyond the
empathy
sea.
and stuff, and then I'm just like, hi, what's this? What's this? I'm looting. This and the Nilfgaardian plate armor. That was a read. Someone on the dev team has a fetish. Who doesn't have a vampire fetish? I'm not going to be able to read, like, all of this right now. But it sounds like that's the person that was being kept in captivity, which is not very nice. I'm skim reading a little bit. Oh, that's so scary. And intimidating.
Whose is this cliff? Amaran. They ventured beyond the sea.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for?
Geralt, you weren't wearing that when we arrived. What on earth were you doing as we were walking down those stairs?
Humanitarians is something my ancestors
Nothing.
were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagma ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock. Live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time. Deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it. Ideally at the tunnel entrances. The scent will spread most effectively then.
I should probably put my actual armor back on now.
Place the bait at the tunnel entrances.
Do tales of horrid torture while Geralt has a fashion show. While he's reading the books as well, and he's like...
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death.
He's like,
attracted necrophages.
What's the word? Oh, he's doing the smoky thing. He's like, Geralt's just kind of upset that like he didn't even mention the fact that he found some cool armor. He's like, well, okay, I suppose you're not gonna mention my new armor. Mean. Okay, game, where do you want this? Untangled. Oh dear. Did I already do it? I did it, okay. I didn't actually see Geralt.
3 down, 1 left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. I mean, stench is so thick, I wager it carries clear to no.
Out of my way. We must begin the ritual. So some of them are like turned on by this. It's so true, dude. Why am I like this? Hello.
Bait set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I
forgot to take the mask off.
We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent, so my head started spinning.
That the blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
I just need to take my mask off, sorry. Oh, a hat! I still have it. That's cool. Sorry. Right, take mask off. Okay, I don't know what I'm fighting yet, so maybe I should wait and find out, but I do want to take this. Where's my troll one?
You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Necrophage.
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Please.
He pushed me into it. You rat.
We must forge through.
I just smelled the blood.
that? Is that a vampire? I can't see what's coming above it. Oh shit. A fledder? Did that say?
I shall overcome.
Good, because I can hear more coming.
There's a lot of men in here. And I don't have time to swap my blade oil over for this vampire. This vampire guy. It is a lower vampire, okay. Bad time for my sword to break. It did.
Hold on, I'll let you out. Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you.
And then Geralt's like, night night. Night night. I don't want to deal with this. Night night.
Get you out of here.
The concoction.
By the way, I'm the best knight in Toussaint. Did you know?
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you.
Geralt's so helpful, really, when you think about it. He's just very helpful.
Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
Never expected it to be like that. You didn't tell me.
We need not discuss it.
But we do. Because if I'd known you were going to subject yourself to torture...
What would you have done?
Found Deadloff some other way.
Geralt, darling,
I did
what
not
do
wish you to
mean?
use
Like, I think
any
it was
other way.
pretty clear it was
Did
going
that
to be
occur to you?
torture. Like,
No,
we read
'cause
all
I
those
thought
books
no
that
being would
torture
ever
went on
willingly
there. He
subject
told you
itself
the
to that kind of
story.
pain. You vampires aren't any
About
different
that
from
dude
us
who
in
got
that
locked in the
regard.
cage.
I told you. The pain
Why
is
are we
my
like,
way of
whoa,
paying
I
my
didn't know
debt.
there was torture
Enormous
involved,
debt
dude.
I owe Dettlaff. If I had to do it again, I would in a heartbeat.
I finished your brew.
Resonance. It's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
Sometimes in The Witcher, you do like 3 quests, and then I'm like, wait, why are we brewing the potion again? And I have to like remember why we're doing it in the first place because we go on such a long tangent. I do remember now, but like I do that quite a lot. I'm like, why are we doing that again? Flashback.
Excuse me. Actually, let me take a moment.
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting.
Sir,
Count, sir.
you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Ah, fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Detlef? And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh?
I like his outfit. This dude with the moth brooch and stuff.
But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates. Forgive me. What?
Awake at last. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Detlef had made friends with him. Still killed him, and chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury, remorse. Cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
And the hand that shook his hand,
Interesting.
right?
And entirely unlike the Detlef I know. See anything else?
There was a note.
Saw a moment. Delacroix did something selfless. Was kind to Detlef. Guess it could have been the start of their friendship.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it. Normal, everyday situation, really. Visions were supposed to issue from strong emotions.
Clearly, the situation provoked such emotions in Detlef. Keep in mind, he did later murder Delacroix.
Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Vampires are no different in that regard. Did you see anything else?
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A bootblack stand. Detlef first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the Port District. And the bootblack acted as if he knew Detlef.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. Though I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him. Coming with?
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
That's fair. Rest up. Be back as soon as I learn anything.
Geralt thinking torture was him being slightly tickled and surprised Pika face when it's actually painful. It
Not now, Geralt. I cannot move a step without your assistance.
You know the guy is sus when he's wearing black leather in sunny warm weather. But yeah, that's true. This is such a cool little lair, by the way. Don't you think? If you offered me this or the vineyard, I actually don't know what I'd pick. Sorry, I didn't mean to turn your light out. Dandelion. Dandelion. So I'm looking at traditional country houses in southern France at the moment. Anyone got 830k I can borrow? Do you know what could be an option, like doing an Airbnb? Like just to get like the feeling of it, you know? See if it's something you like and then you can save 830k. I can chip in a $5 if I can come and stay every summer. Sounds like a very fair deal. Absolutely. Has fiber internet as well. Get out.
1, 2, 3. Ready or not, here
All your damn buns.
Welcome, sir.
Need a bit of
Vineyard or bust.
My time's up. So long.
Do you imagine saying that to your barber once he's finished cutting your hair? My time's up, so long. They just walk out.
I shall be famous one day, as famous as you.
Geralt, his crest
This woman clapping along to your shave. My stalker's following me, isn't she? Vineyards sadly go for a bit more monies. What about only a vineyard?
So long.
Make all the money back from quality grade chateau. Dug off rosé. Fucking good shave. You'd need to check only Vins. Here she is. I wonder what her name is.
Long live the champion!
I want to like see how committed she is. Come get me. Come get me. That's right, come get me. It's actually like scary. It's like Dead by Daylight. I don't know where she is. She's gone. I did it. Right, what way is she gonna come from? Oh, she's coming.
My brother gave me a sword. I named it Needle. Must be a terribly barbaric.
She named it Needle, did she just say? Was that a game? Was that a motherfucking Game of Thrones reference in my RPG game? Alright, I gave it. She's literally so confused where I've gone. Look, I broke her. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, I could give her a cucumber. Maybe she'll leave me alone if I give her a cucumber. I feel like I should wear this here so that everyone remembers that I won. Where's my horn gone? I think she wants the eggplant. That should sort her out. But the cucumber? Did I put my horn away? That's a shame. I've missed blowing it. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah, what did you just say?
You've been to Zarakain?
Someone said, my brother gave me a sword, I named it Needle, but I don't know who said it.
You've been to Zarakain? Do you know how to swing a sword left-handed?
I do.
Is it true? Is winter coming?
Winter is coming. Oh, she teleported. Oh, I can't talk to them now because I swung a fist. That woman's glitched out that child.
Long live the champion!
Free her! Look in your pants, that's where it usually is. That should sort her out. She's stalking you like Ghostface. Kick her off a mountain. Oh yeah, like in is that Skyrim or Oblivion? She's the game's version of the adorable fan in Oblivion. Okay, yeah, it's Oblivion. Any more letters for me? Long live the champion!
Long live the champion!
Long live the champion! Look.
Without a loot, then a bar you can't pull one over on me, which I can.
She's coming. That kid. Aw. That was sweet. I'm to have a little sister. Ooh.
Ooh.
I love port towns. I think they're really nice.
Caught you, you little fart!
Whatever's the problem, kind sirs?
Little fart.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather? I've seen you. You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots, go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
His father, and you won't touch him. I won't let you.
Oh, poppycock. I knew his father. A grifter, a cheat, just like his brood.
I'll teach him honesty. He'll not leave muck at our shop door just to draw patrons to his own stall. So back away, drifter.
Not gonna happen.
Won't it?
Julius
well, then we'll
Caesar.
thrash you as well. Which is all
Yeah,
the
well,
same
my
to
bum.
me.
Why not?
I get a piece of you, Grey Groin.
Alright, game. Fucking couldn't even move and they got a punch in.
You to help scofflaws and cheats.
Let's move.
Oi!
Heck, no it!
Lads, charge! Take him for a ride!
Your mates are down on the floor. These men are literally fighting me for their right to beat up this kid. There's always one that pisses me off in one of these fights. Always.
Now, let's not do anything rash.
Who the spit? Because he just blocks the whole time.
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
The kid. See you
I'm
later.
investigating the beast on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Nothing really. Had a little misunderstanding. Figured it out though.
Uh-huh, I see. As the Duchess's protege, you may go. But this lot,
Oh, they're
that's
getting
another
arrested.
matter. You'll come with us. Some time in a cell ought to scare the dimwits out of you. Come on.
Hello, child. I am the ghost of Christmas present.
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah? How you imagine that working?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership, where I see to the boots while you stand guard. And as you're the stronger, come morn you take the chamber pot out and help me make mud.
Bit about the mud's true? They were right to want to box your ears.
I've got to make a living somehow, so what say you, sir? Partners?
Let me think about it. Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Wait, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stand. A seat, sir, please.
But my boots are clean as the child throws a whole bucket of shit
So then,
over my shoe.
Who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons.
As Geralt's looking
Tall,
down.
elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival. Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say 500 crowns.
What? Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
Oh, but I feel bad being like, fucking brainwash the child. You don't need money, you little shit. Like, where's his parents? Igny the brat. What, you guys don't like him? You don't think he's cute? He's a little businessman. Come on, wee man, scrub your face. Invest in dogs to poo all over the city. And then I can buy many dogs and have them shit everywhere. No, end him. I'd give the kid a tenner, not freaking 500, holy crap. But like, he doesn't seem to have any parents, guys. Like, yeah, he's asking for an extortionate sum of money, but like, he's also seems to be like the sole earner of his business and stuff, and he doesn't, like, when they said I knew his dad, it seems he's dead. So, well, I've got loads of money, so I actually don't mind. I don't mind helping a kid. It's a kid!
Alright, let's see if we can't figure something out.
Annoyance level. This is interesting. What is this? A few weeks in Tesham Mutna, that rate's going down.
That's not even worth the spit I'd need to use to discuss it.
Oh, okay.
Ah, shit.
I don't mind. He's a kid. He's cute.
Guess I can
Fuck
agree
it.
to that.
I've got loads of
1,000
money.
thanks.
I'm rich.
I shan't forget
I'm rich,
it.
bitches.
Now to the matter at hand. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name.
And he can get a little
A steady patron.
better boot
Gets his
stand.
boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that.
What do
Sure you
you
don't know
mean?
where to
You
find
meditate
him?
for
Or
like
maybe
fucking
notice which direction
13
he came
hours a
from?
day
When I clean
sometimes. What do you
boots, sir,
mean?
I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But
That's true.
won't hurt
Make
him,
it.
will you?
He's an emperor.
the gentleman's
Oh,
aunt
I didn't get
but
it while
he's
he was sitting
kind.
down.
In point
No.
of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house.
Sorry,
near the
Anne.
port.
Sorry,
The
forensic.
door
Sorry,
is
Andy.
red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
Handled that kid pretty well.
I'm
Finding
coming
the
back to
right
check on my
approach.
investments.
That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning, the right thing to bribe them with.
It's not too late to go full berserk on that kid. Why do you guys hate the kid? What did he do? I don't understand. What's going on here?
Slithering snake by the leg.
It's been scraping.
It feels like a serious quest. Probably shouldn't be wearing the silly hat.
Red door. One the boot black mentioned.
It's our boys. Look, they're telling us messages. Look. Do you guys see the ravens
Won't
are
budge.
giving us messages?
Gotta break it down.
Do you see?
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, "Detlef, I'm coming for you." A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Oh, far outside his door. You're right, you're right. Don't compare me with Forensic. I wanted to
Nice.
lower the sum of
Ever
money
considered
Forensic wants
becoming
to
a
end
burglar?
his existence.
Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
They're T-posing. Ending him does lower the sum significantly, though.
He here? Sense him.
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Wouldn't Geralt be able to tell that as well? Stonks.
Let's look around.
Because Geralt can smell the little farty farts.
Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime.
Oh, Geralt, you're so fucking cute. Very sentimental. Eviction notice. Due to the non-payment of rent for the premises used for shopkeeping purposes, the Administrative Court of Beauclair orders the tenant, Ulrich de Sump, to vacate the premises within 7 days. Not complying with this eviction notice shall cause a custodial sentence to be imposed on the debtor. The length of all the sentence shall be determined by the debtor's court. Bailiff Victor Lemaire. That's why it makes me laugh when people are like, Kitty, you should read audiobooks. And I'm like, guys, I can't read. For a long time, I've been asking my parents to buy me a toy. Mummy always cries and says that we haven't got any money. Daddy gets cross when I ask him, when will we earn some? And once he nearly hit me. Oh my god, this is a safeguarding issue. My friends have beautiful toys. Laura has a teddy bear and Michelle has a doll with golden hair that you can brush with a real comb. I worry that I will never have a toy, which is why I'm writing to you, Master Shopkeeper. I wanted to write this letter to you a long time ago, but I didn't know how to write then. Now I know. If you have a pretty toy that other children don't want, I will look after it, and it will be happy with me. Please don't laugh at me. I know I'm little, but I also know that toys are not really alive. They only live in our imagination. But so what? I would love it very much. Ah. I wish there was a side quest to give that kid a toy. You should voice Lara in a mod though, because your voice works well for Lara in my opinion. That would be so fun, Andy. I would love to do that. Pardon me, if that was just your way of trying the doors for me. Yes, I would fucking love that.
So this is his nest.
Ooh, who's that?
Around.
Who's this lady?
Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. Is his lover?
I don't rightly know.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though.
Interesting. Quoting my shiz. Oh yeah, I've summoned TR2. No, but I would love to. I would absolutely love doing, like, you know, the mods people make for TRLE. I would love to.
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
Tools were used recently. Dettlaff unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
Geralt's used to just talking to himself. Though Tomb Raider 4 is my favourite, so would love some kitty banter at One Croy. Yes. Well, Andy, if you ever see anyone asking for someone to, like, wait, if you ever see anyone around asking for a Lara Croft voice, put my name forward. I think that'd be so fun to do. Oh, I didn't know this was going to set up a cutscene in my bag.
Paper,
I think there was another thing I could loot over there.
Count Crespi, Count Dulag,
Crispy.
Milton de Peyrac Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Dettlaff's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
All of it written using the same ink. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in
Nazaire, but I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
This slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either, especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
I love the sexual tension between these two. I really do. I really feel it. Okay, so we've got to remember wine and the dye that can only be used, we've got from that Nazir place.
Still got nothing, basically. Need to look around some more.
Sexual tension, it's a joke. I'm literally joking. Don't panic, it's a joke. This is what I saw earlier.
Detlaff van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renowed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her.
I know sometimes they say stuff in such a dry way, it's not obvious I'm joking.
You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a
being
memento of your
blackmailed.
failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Detlaff killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Any idea what it could be? Detlaff have any enemies?
Indeed. Detlaff gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous. As you well know, having faced Detlaff yourself, whoever it is someone new.
Who's Renowed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came around to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
Take it you have your doubts.
Hey, Ezio.
I know humans better than he does. Their capacity to be disloyal, dishonest. I also know she took her things.
It is very good so far.
Not something one associates with the kidnapped, or those who disappear against their will. I'll save you the trouble of asking. No, I don't know why she left.
Hello,
I can,
Cosmo.
however, hazard a guess
I'm
that
very well,
Detlaff
thank
grew
you. How are
angry
you
one day,
today?
showed another, more monstrous side. Detlaff's anger could frighten anyone off, though most who see it get no chance to flee.
Detlaff have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing? And Detlaff is so much more emotional than most humans. Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Detlaff ever try to find her? I mean, if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways, all kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched for months on end before giving up. Clearly, Renowed knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks, leave no
Glad
way
you're
for him
doing
to
well,
find
Cosmo.
her.
Even if Renowed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder if...
It's not one of your kind? Another vampire?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right you are.
I'm wondering something here, but I don't want to share too early what my thoughts are. A love story. Ooh.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Detlaff's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink, and not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Detlaff's innocence, clearly.
Now, listen, right? Okay, fine. I'll say what I'm thinking. No, I won't actually. I'll hold it off. But remember this moment where I'm saying something about the story. And it's something about this dude that I can't share yet. Or don't want to share yet.
Not how I'd put it. Doubt it's how the Duchess will see it either.
I trust you to convince her. And then...
What? Go on, don't be shy. See, you've got it all figured out, including the grin I gotta wear.
It's a rather bold plan, but... were we to find Renawed, we would strip the blackmailers of their hold on Dettlaff.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Dettlaff? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No. He'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Dettlaff and I both.
Alright, let's just talk about, like, literally what he just said for a second, right? So if what is being displayed to Geralt right now is at face value, that there's a blackmailer that's threatening the safety of his female mate, right, or ex-female mate. Geralt just said, oh, and he's going to go around killing people while I'm looking for his lover, right? And the thing is that could happen, because if the blackmailer asks him to do that, then he's going to do it. He has to, because otherwise they're going to kill her. But he specifically just said, no, he won't. I'll convince him of it. Don't know. I'm having a thought. Just remember I'm having a thought. Yeah. There was a lot of certainty in that sentence.
Geralt, I'd never wish to give the impression I do not enjoy your company. The truth is quite the opposite, in fact. However...
Yeah, I know. Dettlaff's not likely to show up as long as I'm here. Bet 5 minutes won't hurt, will it?
I suppose not. I was wrong to press you to go. You wish to ask something?
Just wondering, what if Dettlaff doesn't show?
He'll show.
Tell me, how's this work? When I need a short answer, concise, quick, you're likely to give me a scholarly lecture. But when I could use some details, elaboration, all I get is a few grunts. What's that about?
Allow me to explain. When speaking of facts, tangible matters, I do indeed strive to express myself precisely and at length. However, when our discussions center on affairs of the intuition or things vampiric, my utterances are indeed towards the taciturn. For even the longest discourse would not allow me to explain to my interlocutor any issue of this purview satisfactorily. Therefore, I repeat, Dettlaff will show, sooner or later.
Been meaning to ask you, how'd you and Dettlaff meet?
A somewhat uncomfortable subject.
I'm all ears and I got time.
As you well know, during my teething years I had a spell during which I abused blood. Among vampiric youth I was, all false modesty aside, rather popular. I ran with the plasma crowd. I made a great many acquaintances, one of whom was Dettlaff. But our paths soon diverged. You see, our band had an appetite for chasing youthful capers. Blood-guzzling contests, that sort of thing. Let's turn into bats and terrify the ladies. Dettlaff thought it all foolish. He was right, of course. Though I only came to understand this later.
Sorry, just can't imagine you as a young vampire rabble-rouser, renegade, punk.
You know of our exceedingly long lifespans. They allow us plenty of time to change. I, for one, thank the gods for that.
Wrote in my diary, 7th of July. Went for a walk, took out the trash, had a glass of whiskey, and then Kitty had a thought. That's fair. Gwent?
Take care, Regis.
Want to play Gwent? I mean, it's suspicious he doesn't want to play Gwent with me. I'm just saying. I'm suspicious of everyone. Crisscross.
Oh, that's bad luck.
Did Jen ever play Gwent? Very sus. Did Ceres? Did Ceres ever play us at Gwent? Ooh, cool cloak. Kind of remind me of Yennefer. I miss my wife. Hello, doggy. Vesemir didn't play Gwent and now he's dead. Just think about that for a minute. Have yourself a little think about that. One plus one equals 2. Just really, guys, I feel like we're having a very important discussion right now. And yeah. Chat is talking so much sense right now. And really, like, they're having a thought. Wait, I think I've gone the wrong way. Hello, God.
Trolling on an empty stomach.
Shoot the beast, you spy. Tell the commander, be spry.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher. I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Found the beast of Beauclair. Just couldn't kill it.
We sent you after a monster, and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Yes, that's right.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue.
So what is
Bring
a
the
higher
matter to
vampire
its
going to
end
fear
at
more than
once.
anything? Another
The
higher
Witcher need but tell
vampire.
us where to find this monster.
Nothing else. Guys. Like, you know, he was saying, like, oh, maybe the other guy, I can't remember his name, was like, oh, maybe we're dealing with something that isn't a vampire. What do you mean? The only thing he could fear is probably another higher vampire. We've said it before. It's the only thing so far that we know of can kill another higher vampire. I love Ceres, but I could listen to this lady talk all day. She sounds like Italian to me. Italian accent. Hey, Italian man. Shut the fuck up, Damien. Yeah, just shut the fuck up, Damien. Stay out of this.
Whoa, this is work for a witcher, not for your guardsmen.
Yet when a witcher fails, my guardsmen must step in. I'll take my best.
He has a
40
horn.
hardened veterans. No vampire can
his
stand up
right
to
hand
that.
hip.
40, 50, 100? Doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
No.
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats.
Why are we so
Others
close?
communicate with animals, command them.
You're not my
Yet
way.
all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Yeah, impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe
Why
them
do
out
some
one
people
day.
feel like they have so much to say on subjects they
probably be
just
pretty
don't have
amused if
any
you asked
idea
them that.
about?
They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Like, what is that? Fire vampires fear vampires that smoke even more weed. Kiss, kiss, kiss. No! No kisses.
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich. Capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human. And he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Hey, Cooper Trooper, welcome on in. It seems like there's more talking and dialogue in this game than fighting. Not a bad thing, just saying. This is the main quest that generally is more story driven than the side quests and contracts. Yeah, like some streams, as Andy said, some streams we do like the secondary quests and the Witcher contracts, and then other streams we do story. So this is just a story stream at the moment. It's not too late to ditch Yankee. Let's get the royal upgrade. Right, that's it. That is it. You are nearly banned.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnapped the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. As soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher.
That was quick.
You may be right.
You seem really
Do
moany
you know
just now.
anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop! In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Estest, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
The White Wolf. You know, my new
Witcher?
wine.
Show him the paper scrap.
No, we're not going to say my
Benoit,
wine.
can you determine which wine made this stain?
Gonna sniff it and lick it.
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Sarre too. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple. Saint-Réal, the 1269 vintage.
That's That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Sonreal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
What do you mean, we? There's two characters now that have made me feel truly uncomfortable in this game. And one is Odin, and the other is this man who just did whatever he just did.
Sonreal. Never heard of it.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Sonreal, it is Sonreal. We must ride to Castel Ravello at once. Discover what has happened.
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me?
Are we
Out of the
going
question.
on a journey together?
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is
job.
far too dangerous.
The man
The
with the
Witcher
golden
should go
nose
alone.
and the man
It
of mirrors.
pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip.
Ducal Hiney,
For
my
the duration
fave.
of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to
I hope
court
she has an
protocol.
outfit change. That'd be sick.
In short,
I'm invested.
from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Well,
Need more time.
I'm just gonna say need
Make
more
haste.
time because
Time is of the essence.
I am probably gonna say that's where we finish up today. That we've been live for about 4 hours now, so I think that's a good place